Yeah. Okay. Hello. I don't know how to dubstep. I like the sound of it, but I don't know what the move you make. I know that it was a thing in the past, but hi there, just James, intermittent fasting for vegans.com and on Facebook. I'm going to talk to you today about Dr. Greger's Daily Dozen. For those of you who are new to intermittent fasting, stop it with the calorie counting thing. Stop freaking out about it. I'm going to talk to you a little bit about calories to try to ease your mind, but I'm going to recommend that you get the calorie mentality out of your brain. What you need to get into your brain is taking what you're eating right now and then just shoving that into a window. Start off with 12 by 12. Eat for 12 hours, fast for 12 hours. When you eat for 12 hours, eat all that crap that you're eating right now for 12 hours and then stop. And then you can have clean water, black tea, green tea, white tea, black coffee, nothing in it. That's it. I can't have coffee without cream. Well, get a hold of your cants because your cants are going to kill you. Don't be a cant. So then if that's not working for you, if you're not losing weight, go to a 16-8 when you squeeze all that food into an 8-hour window. And then you fast for 16 where you have the aforementioned things that you can have during a fast. If that's not working for you, you can either keep closing your window or take a look at what you're eating. Are you having a vegan cheeseburger with bread and all of this highly processed stuff? If you are and you think that it might be a good idea to put some healthy stuff in your body, maybe switch it out. Maybe a couple days a week you have a Just James big ass salad. So anyway, so back to the Daily Dozen. In the Daily Dozen, you have to have 2 cups of green leafy vegetables a day. I pick arugula and kale because they're also a cruciferous vegetable. So 2 cups of green leafy vegetables. Now I usually have some cabbage, red cabbage, broccoli, cauliflower, something like that, and I just didn't pick it up this week. So if you don't and you're in a pinch and you say, oh my God, I gotta have my cruciferous vegetable, 1 cup of kale or arugula, any green leafy cruciferous vegetable counts as your cruciferous vegetable. So not only am I getting all of my greens, but I'm getting all of my cruciferous vegetables in one little bowl there. Now you have to have 2 cups of chopped fruit, vegetables. So I like to have some colored peppers. I do love some yellow onion. I have some colored carrots and then some cherry tomatoes. About 4 of them equal about a 1/4 cup. So that's a 1/4 cup each of those. And then for me, an add-in is a clove of garlic. I have a clove of garlic every day. It's a great blood cleanser, detoxifier. It hunts out fungi and kills it. Not 1 fungi, maybe 2 fungi. 1/4 cup of seeds or nuts. I use walnuts because they are the healthiest of all the nuts. And then a 1/4 teaspoon of turmeric with a 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper. The 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper supercharges the turmeric. That's what I say. In actuality, black pepper paralyzes the liver for a little bit so the turmeric can circulate in your blood system and get to all the tissues. You need to have 1 tablespoon of ground flax seeds. I buy whole flax seeds and I grind them myself daily. You can grind up to 7 days worth if you're doing food prep. I do that quite a bit. On a side note, have 2 pieces of clove a day at the end of your feeding window because they do freshen your breath. It's quite the fun eating those. The reason why I do a clove a day, at least a clove of clove a day, is because they're high on the ORAC level. Now look up ORAC, O-R-A-C, and it will tell you all about antioxidant contents of food. They measure it by the 100 gram, and they'll measure everything from cloves, tomatoes to beer. They even have a beer that you could drink that's got more antioxidants in it than other beers. One clove, though, just to let you know, the human body, the recommended daily allowance is 5,000 ORAC units, antioxidant units per day. One tiny little clove has 12,500 ORAC units in it. So why just double it? Why not just quadruple it? And they're so tasty. All right, so your fruits, got to have some fruits. You need to have 1/2 cup of berries per day. I love wild blueberries. I just fell in love with them. So I use organic wild blueberries, 1/2 cup, and then you need 3 more fruits. So 1/4 cup of a dried fruit is considered a serving, or an apple, a medium banana, something like that can also be considered a serving. But I'm making a James big ass breakfast or big ass dessert, call it whatever you want. I use 1/2 cup of rolled oats. I use 1/2 cup of wild blueberries. I use 1/4 cup each of strawberries, figs, dates, goji berries, raisins, and I think that's it. No sweetener. Trust me, you won't need it. The dates will make it sweet enough. Now I close this up, put it in the refrigerator overnight, and then that makes the oats nice and soft. So that is the daily. 1 cup of black beans. Beans, any type of legumes that you want. You need to have 1/2 cup of legumes times 3. So 1.5 cups of legumes. All of that is in 1 can plus about 1/8 more. I just have the 1/8 more, so I get the extra fiber. People talk about where do you get your protein. Don't worry about where you get your protein. You're going to get your protein. Talk about where you get your fiber. And fiber is the most important thing. If you're new to intermittent fasting, or if you're new to veganism, you're going to notice that you're going to bloat a little bit. That's just because your body is getting used to the fiber. And we'll talk about that in another video. We're going to talk about FODMAPs. Remember that acronym. So arugula, 1.5 cups, 8 cals. My kale, 12 cals. Carrots, 16. The peppers were 7. The onions were 19. The tomatoes are 12. The flax seeds were 30. Black beans, a whole can, 166. Clove of garlic was 5. Walnuts are 200. Just because they're 200 doesn't mean you can get rid of them. You need this good fat to help assimilate all this other stuff. The oats were 150. I have 2 pieces of Dave's Killer Bread, 21 grain. Love it. Organic. That's 240. I have 16 ounces of celery juice a day. That's 40. And then the wild blueberries, 35. The raisins, 130. The figs, 90. The dates, 110. Strawberries, 12. The goji berries, 100 for a total. Now, here's the important thing. That's only 1,350 calories. You got your daily dozen in. Now you can have some more stuff. If you are cutting weight, if I am cutting weight, I cut out the grains and then just have lots more of the other stuff. Have another salad. Have more fruits and vegetables. Eat carrots and celery. Have a handful of almonds. That will give you some satiety. As much fresh fruits and vegetables as you want after you've met your daily dozen if you're trying to cut weight. But the most important thing is eat in your window, and way more important than that is what you don't have in your fasting window. So I'm going to come over, I'm going to give you guys a look at this. I'll be right back. So there it is. There's the daily dozen. There's the greens and the veggies. 1/4 cup all the way around. Quarter. And then and we've got the ground flax seeds, the turmeric, the walnuts, the pepper. And then in this butte, we've got the strawberries. Now I use frozen strawberries and the blueberries. Looks like I am out of time. Please hit that like and subscribe, and look forward to more videos with y'all. Take care. Peace and love.